Hot Ones Caribbean Jamaica Edition premieres March 17th. Or watch early access on the Tempo Plus app.
You know, when I see that intro, I just want to go so. The show Hot Ones, the Jamaica edition, launched on the Tempo Networks app on Friday, March 10, 2023. The show will feature a wide array of Jamaican public figures having wings and locally made hot sauces as they are interviewed, and is a localized version of the popular YouTube show you might know, Hot Ones. Let's welcome Stefan Amali, Interactive Art Director, Tempo Networks, to share more.
Good morning, good morning.
Welcome to Sunrise, Stefan.
Thank you so much. It's good to be here again.
You can barely contain your excitement.
Hot Ones. Hot Ones.
Tell us all about it. You know, it's season 2.
Yeah.
Why did you get a second season? What is it about the Caribbean edition that's so important to Tempo?
All right, well, first of all, for season 2, coming back to Jamaica from the network's perspective is so important to us. It's such a fantastic move. A lot of people may not remember, but back in 2005 when Tempo was just launching, it was in Jamaica that we had launched, you know, under the guidance of course, Mr. Frederick Morton, my mentor, and the CEO of Tempo. He was the one who also negotiated for us to be able to do a Caribbean version of the show.
Wow.
So to be here in Jamaica for season 2, we started in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
And then season 2 is here in Jamaica.
In the
we love our pepper.
In the hotter country.
Son, for sure.
All my Trinis, good morning.
Well, I don't want to say hotter or
We're
anything.
not comparing.
No comparison.
Across the Caribbean, we have a vibe, we have a tempo about us. So wherever we are in the region. Tell us about the show. It mentions that we'll see Jamaican personalities having wings. For persons who may not have seen the YouTube series, tell us what we can expect.
All right, so this is the concept, right? I break it down in layman's terms.
Right, true.
10 wings, 10 authentic Jamaican hot pepper sauce. And we basically, you know, both hosts, this season is unique because we have 2 hosts. We have Brush One, the Road Marshal, and Ashley M. Both hosts, they're basically just engaging with different guests, talking to them, but really testing their ability to handle the pepper while they're giving meaningful, heartfelt responses about their career, about their life, about their journey. So it's an interesting scenario for them to be navigating, you know, while eating the sauce, being able to contain themselves.
Have like balanced conversations while...
For sure. But one of the things that was very important to us in the selection of the talent, we really wanted to take the time and put an emphasis on a unique scope of persons. You know, very often in our Jamaican entertainment landscape, it can get very repetitious in terms of the type of people who we feature, and obviously I don't want to let the puss out of the bag too early, but it should be known by now. Our first guest, our season opener, was Denique.
Yes.
And you can check out that episode on the Tempo Plus app. So yeah, definitely it's a fantastic experience so far. Is
it in order of what the hottest sauce? Is it like that, like the YouTube version? Or is it just awesome hot sauces?
I'm just going to say for now, yes, in some ways we did try and lay it out in a way where, you know, the sauces rank in a different way, but we don't want to diminish the heat of any sauce, you know? And different people, very interesting enough, different people respond to different sauces in a different way. So there are some guests who, from the first sauce, they were struggling. There are some guests who later on, they struggled a bit. So, you know, it's
different flavor profiles, not necessarily hotter or hottest. Love that.
Yeah.
So Denique opens the series, as you mentioned. You have 2 hosts this year, which is unique to the show, and it brings the show to Jamaica. You mentioned it was important. At the end of the season, what would you have wanted to accomplish? What will success look like for Hot Ones for season 2?
That's a fantastic question. I think from the network's perspective, the main thing is to re-engage with the Jamaican market. As I said, you know, when the network started back in 2005, this is where our first launch happened out in Arakabeso. So it's almost like a full circle moment. For me, as the interactive art director of the network, I grew up watching Tempo. So it's a full circle moment for me. But we just want to really integrate or reintegrate and revitalize the Tempo brand here in Jamaica. We are blessed and we're so honored to have the JTB as our main sponsor for the show. And, you know, tourism, of course, plays such a huge role in our culture, contributes so much to our GDP. And, you know, it's so fantastic to have the JTB on board. We are also, and this is a fantastic announcement, we are doing a winter trip promotion with the JTB. So all on have on a friend them, wherever I beg on the money, say, oh, the sponsor me a money, me buy a ticket, come to Jamaica. Now you can actually win a trip through Hot Ones Jamaica, through the JTB. You can actually win a trip to Jamaica. And how you do that?
Stefan, me think you did go say we at Jamaica can win our trip to foreign, but you're saying it's a large.
Well, you know, we have to look out for a friend, my family are foreign, oh gosh. Because you're not tired for them, I beg your money and them stuff.
My friends and family are foreign, but give me in Jamaica. Anyway, but I get what you're saying. There's such a large part of your community, of your viewership, that is actually the diaspora.
Definitely.
Persons who would want to come back to Jamaica to experience, you know, the vibe, the energy. So how can those persons participate? What do they need to participate in to win?
Well, it's pretty simple. There are two ways. When you go over to the Visit Jamaica website, there will be a simple link that you can click on. All we'll ask you for is just basic info about yourself, name, email address. Once you fill out a form, you're in. From the Tempo side of things,
yes,
want people to download the Tempo Plus app. So go in your Play Store, same Play Store where you get Instagram and all the other apps where you use every single day. Go in your Play Store, download the Tempo Plus app. Once you open the app, you'll see multiple banners popping up all across your screen. Just click on any of the banners, it will take you to the same form. You fill out the form and you're good to go.
You are known
in for a chance to win.
Yes, that's wonderful. I am excited. It's so, I think, seeing our Jamaicans and our own flair, because, you know, we do everything so distinctly different from everybody else around the world. Just the way we express ourselves. I can only imagine the excitement that is coming. Are there any other guests that you can tell us about that we can look forward to? Because Denique was, I mean, I want to download the Tempo app to see Denique
for sure
trying to answer questions while having hot pepper sauce.
For sure.
You can tell us who's coming up in season 2, or we have to just...
Well, what I would want is for everybody to follow Hot Ones Caribbean on Instagram.
We can follow on Instagram.
Follow Tempo Networks and follow... Yeah, I'd say follow those pages for weekly updates as to who our next guests are. I wouldn't want to give away the guest profile too early, but on March 17th, we premiere on Tempo, the TV premiere. So we did an early app launch, you know, to get people more in touch with the app. So that's the Tempo Plus app. Once again, guys, download the app. It's a great app, super cool app. But yeah.
The TV launch is coming up.
The TV launch, March 17th, you know. So we'll obviously kick things off with Denique as stated.
Yeah, right. And then weekly from there, we see the...
Yeah, bi-weekly from there, we'll be seeing who else our guests are. I think we have 14 guests.
Wow, so that's a long season.
Yes, a long season.
Awesome.
Jam-packed season. And I said for the network, for the tourist board, Market Me, our marketing partners, Phase 3, our production partners, I think one of the things that was so important to us was to curate a guest profile that was unique. We have people from different industries.
Yes.
You know, not just your typical recording artist or your DJ or your selector. You know, we really tried to curate a very eclectic group of persons, you know, that of course represents Jamaica. And as you rightfully said, you know, we as Caribbean people, we do everything so different. You know what I mean? And the culinary aspect of our culture is of course such a huge drawing factor. And when you look at the fact that in 2022, we had record arrivals from a touristic perspective, you know, it's another fantastic move, I think, by the JTB to partner with us as a network to further showcase an aspect of our culture that's truly indelible, which is our food, you know?
Absolutely.
And we'll come fat it up.
I love this for all of us. Thank you so much, Stefan, for joining us. And thank you so much to Tempo for returning to Jamaica, as you say, to continue to showcase and expand and promote our culture. All the very best. You heard it from Stefan. Download the Tempo Plus app across wherever you get your apps, and then tune in on what day in March?
March 17th.
March 17 on the network to catch the entire season 2 of Hot Ones Caribbean edition right here in Jamaica.
Download and register the Tempo Plus app, now available on the Apple App Store and Google Play.